People are always asking me about handwriting analysis, and they want to know what it is, what it's all about, and how I do it. Well, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what handwriting is. Um, it's a personality profile of you as an individual. There are many things that I look at. I look at the pressure, the slant, where it's put on the paper. There are three areas in writing. They're called, I term those the desire, decide, and the develop area. The desire area is about your aspirations, the things that you want to do. And the decide area is the area that you make decisions in. And the develop area is where you follow through to your imagination. So when I look at the writing, I look at all those three areas. And if I see that they're all given consideration, that means that you would probably be successful in any area that you would go into. And this is barring all unforeseeable circumstances, because I'm not a fortune teller. And that's another thing I like to say handwriting analysis is very scientific. And when I'm doing handwriting, I can tell you the quality of the person's handwriting, how they're feeling sometimes. If you're sick, sometimes that'll show up. I can't tell you what it is, but there are many things that show up. The pressure tells how long you endure things, how long things stay with you. And handwriting is like learning the alphabet. First, you learn what a letter is and the qualities that the letter contains. Then you put it together, and then you learn a sentence. And by the time you get through, it's just like reading, you put it all together. And there are many aspects of handwriting. Again, I look at where you put it on the page. I look at the pressure of your writing. It tells me how deep you feel about people, places, and things. I've also, when I analyze handwriting, I'm not even looking at what you write. Always analyzing, just a stroke. And for that reason, I can look at a child's handwriting when they start scribbling all by themselves with no help from anybody else. I can pretty much tell you what direction that child's going into. I can tell if they're analytical and they see the big picture, or if they see the bits and pieces. Matter of fact, they have both those qualities, and that's the best of both worlds. I can tell you the intellectual age of that child. And these are just things I've learned for so long. A matter of fact, I just recently did a little 2-year-old's writing, and the parents confirmed that what I said was true about that child. And again, it's just a perfect picture of a person. I am not a question document examiner, and that means that I can look at a forgery and tell you if it's another writing is a forgery. Well, I'm not certified at that, but I probably can give you a pretty good idea whether it is or not, but that is not my expertise. And over the years that I've done handwriting, I've worked for companies, and I told them where their people belonged in that company. They would have someone in a position where they're dealing with the public, and this person probably was a private person. And they did listen to me. They would change things around, and they were very thankful. They would always contact me and let me know. Also, I can do compatibility by handwriting analysis. I do business compatibility. I also can do personal compatibility. If you're going out with somebody, especially nowadays, meeting somebody online, I can look at both the writings and I can tell you about the areas that you would have issues in. And again, I'm not a fortune teller, but I can certainly pinpoint the areas that might give you some issues. The compatibility, and I look at different structures in the writing and see the similarities. I can also see the differences. Again, I've done business partners for a long time, and I've done an awful lot of application screening. So there are so many things. I used to teach a course in it. I also have taught at the community college. I had my own business where I taught handwriting analysis. And people are really amazed because, first of all, people think I'm psychic. And I'm not psychic, and they don't believe that until I show them how to analyze handwriting. It takes a long time to learn. And you can get certified through many areas. You can Google how to get certified for handwriting analysis. I was certified years ago through the International Graphoanalysis Society. It's called IGAS. And you can also look that up. It's a correspondence course that you can take. I've also been to lots and lots of meetings over the years when I was involved with the organization. I no longer am because I don't go a lot of places anymore. But I do a lot of writing on my phone because of the fact that I'm not as mobile as I used to be. But I can still do handwriting. My mind is still pretty sharp at my age, thank Lord, the Lord. But if anybody's interested, I have on my my page about my profile. You can look at that and you can send me a message. And if you order your handwriting done, I will tape it and I will email it to you. Also, if you order an analysis, I will send you a free book that I wrote and autographed for you. So if anybody's interested in learning more about handwriting, if anybody has any questions, I may go live someday and let people just ask me questions because there's so much to know about handwriting. And because I've been doing it so long, I feel pretty qualified to tell you about what you're looking at your own handwriting. And thank you for listening.